Instagram, like, how do you do this? How do you use your planner? How do you this? How do you have so much like What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Gina, and I am back with another video. First and foremost, Happy New Year! Happy New Year, y'all. This is my first video of 2020, and I felt like what better way to start it off than with productivity. Your girl is literally the queen of productivity. If you don't believe me, check out my Instagram stories. Sis loves all things productivity. Okay, all things time organization. I'm your girl. Okay, so before I hop into it real quick, I always say 3 things that I'm grateful for. Today, I'm grateful for my planner, my time management skills, and overnight oats. Let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be doing a highly requested video that I get asked so much on Instagram. Like, how do you do this? How do you use your planner? How do you this? How do you have so much like... I'm gonna be breaking down my block schedule system. I have my notes right here because y'all know when your girl don't got her notes, it's just not gonna be a good time, okay? So first and foremost, I did get this idea from Jordan Page. It has truly changed my life. She even has a template on her page and I use it. I use the PDF. I'm gonna break it down into 6 different sections. And like I said, I got my notes. You wanna schedule between like at least a 2 to 3 hour block. Like you want at least 2 to 3 hours in your block. And you'll understand what I mean by block soon. And think about it, we literally grew up on blocks. If you've ever been to school, we grew up on a block schedule. At elementary, high school, middle school, like when that bell rings, it's time to go to the next class. It don't matter what you finish or what you didn't finish. You gotta go to the class. And that's kind of how I've like conditioned myself with like my scheduling. Now, given it can be, like you can leave room for spontaneity or spontaneity, I don't know the word. You can leave room to like, you know, do other things, but this is pretty much kind of how I operate. I'm going to be doing times that work for myself, or, you know, I'm gonna be using example times. Obviously, like with you, like if you have a different time schedule or if your work schedule is different, you're gonna have different times to do this. However, yes, let's get into it. So the morning block, number 1, I am a morning person. I am up in the mornings. I used to be up like 5 to 6 in the morning, but you know, the Lord is still working on that. You know, he hasn't delivered me from my sleep yet, you know. Okay, so for my deep sleeps, because sis like to sleep. But lately I've been getting up like 7:30, like that's usually the time, like 8, 9, like it's really hard for me to sleep past like 10 at times. But so the first block we're gonna have, I'm gonna put it like popped up there, we're gonna have 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. This is called your morning block. So this block starts when you wake up. The moment your alarm goes off, you're up. Cool. So let's work with these time blocks. Like I said, 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. and I'm gonna be looking down some. So think of this morning block. This is where like you'll make your bed, you'll pray. If you pray, I do pray. I always tell y'all I'm a preach my Jesus, but I'm not gonna force my Jesus on you. But this is where you pray, you get dressed, your skincare, meditate, affirmations, do your yoga, like whatever you do in the morning. This can include laundry, this can include journaling. A little tip I love in the mornings is I call them my morning pages, where I set a 15 to 30 minute timer where I'm just writing. Like I'm just writing during this time. It doesn't matter, I'm just journaling, right? And when that timer goes off, I'm done journaling. So another important thing, you'll see like let's say I have a U and then like a star, or I say unplugged. During this time, I'm not on my phone. I'm not answering Instagram, I'm not answering texts, FaceTimes, calls, business meetings, nothing. I schedule nothing during that time because the morning is my own time. Now, I might go on my Instagram and post something like in the morning for my stories, but I'm not responding to anybody. I talk about that in my morning routine-ish, my morning routine is a little more outdated now for this system, but like I still kind of operate in that kind of same realm, I would say. So that's basically what I would say in terms of like the morning routine. A big tip, y'all. So like I said, this is 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. At 9:15 a.m., you need to set a timer, or you need to set an alarm for 9:15 and 9:30, because at 9:15, you know it's about to be 9:30. And at school, they ring a bell before they ring the bell sometimes. So that like kind of helps you like kind of get coordinated, because sometimes you get so lost in that time block. But at 9:15, it's time for you to kind of wrap up what you're doing. And another tip, if it didn't get done in that block, or that day, or in this block, you can do it again tomorrow. And it's okay. It really helps relieve a lot of my anxiety, especially around like time. So like I just said, yeah, keep it stepping. Then your next block is gonna be called your outing block, and that's my first block is like 2 hours because like that's just waking up and whatnot. Some people need 3 hours, I don't. The next block is called your outing block. So 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. This is the block that you have to do anything outside. This is, you schedule your nail appointments, your hair appointments, doctor appointments. You go to the gym, you visit your friends, you meet up for lunch. Bon appetit. This is all like meetings, grocery shopping, all that stuff you do outside the house. Now, given date nights, you might have like different plans for this. You know, this isn't something you have to do. I do this pretty much every day unless like I have a special event. Special events are subject to change the schedule, right? So tip, given not every appointment may or may not be available during these times, but if you book out further enough, then you are more than likely able to get an appointment during this time. So that's why I think time management is super important, and like just having that outing block. And then you'll see I have like a P and a star here, and that just basically means that I'm plugged in during this time. Like I could be on my phone now, like actually responding. I typically don't respond till after I get from the gym, or like I'll post like something I'm at the gym on Instagram, or like if I see something that was super important in an email, like, you know, but usually during this time I'm in the gym or like I'm doing something. So, but you can be plugged in, like you can allow your notifications on. Set that 15-minute timer. Like I said, this is 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So at 12:15 p.m. that timer's on. At 12:30, you're out of there. I don't care what you're doing, you're done. Unless, you know, if your appointment runs over or something, yeah, but if you schedule it early enough, typically appointments don't take more than like 3 hours. It shouldn't. I ain't sitting there for 3 hours. Your next one is gonna be called your nap / your work block. And this is from 12:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Once again, a 3-hour block, 2 to 3 hours. It really alleviates a lot of stress. So in this block, I call it the nap or like my work block. If you don't nap, then you don't have to nap in this block. I personally do not really nap. Like it's really hard for me to like grasp the idea of going to sleep for like 20 minutes just to wake back up. If I'm super tired, then I will, but like I'm not really a napper. I used to during track season, but it just doesn't really work for me sometimes, but I still leave it in there. I give myself room for that. I wouldn't nap for 3 hours, but you can set aside 90 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Anytime during that block, you're napping in the day, because it's better to sleep before about 3 p.m. or else you're gonna have trouble sleeping at night or napping. So if you don't nap, use this block to do work, like get work things done. This is different. So let me give you an example. If you're a social media influencer, go take your photos, go edit pictures, like I said, you just had an outing block, but if this is your work block, like let's say your outing block, if you're a social media influencer, your outing block is you get your nails and your hair done. Then during your work block, you can still be outside if you want to, taking your pictures, because that's for work, right? Or you can be inside editing them, whatever, all things, that's my next block. But whatever you need to do in terms of work, if you work a job, like I said, these times can change. If your job is a 9 to 5, this can still work for you. I do not work a 9 to 5, so that's why my schedule is different. During this time, you can go get a snack, like whatever this looks like for you. Remember what I said, 12:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. At 3:15, that bell is going off, that alarm is going off. You need to wind down whatever you're doing, and then at 3:30, you're done.
A profound silence has entered the chat.
You didn't get it done? That's okay. Try again tomorrow. Cool. So the next block is like, you can call it your dinner block. I call this block my all things social media block. So from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. That's the times that I have. It's a 3-hour block. During this time, this is where I will edit YouTube videos, edit thumbnails, reels, TikToks, like anything, all things social media, right? Because like I'm really heavy into editing. You don't have to do social media. That's just what I call this block. If you have something, I don't know, if you create content, I would use this time to do that. I usually do editing for YouTube because y'all know sis goes ham in her editing. Like I love to edit. So like a 3 to 4 minute video sometimes takes me like 10 hours. I kid you not. So, and it's a really good thing to use because it makes me have to get off the computer. Like, because I can sit on the computer and edit for hours, but I can't, like I'm sorry, but I can't live in front of the computer. My computer gets me for 3 hours during that day. Or if it's 6 hours, that's in my work block. I really try not to sit at my computer for more than like the 3 hour block. During this time, you can also have dinner. If you do not meal prep, you can cook your dinner during this block, but I recommend like you meal prep. It saves a lot of time. Boom. We got 3:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. At 6:15, that bell goes off. It's ringing, ring, ring, ring. Whenever I'm editing, I need to start getting down to like the end of it, exporting, whatever I gotta do, save the project file. 6:30 rings, I'm done. I'm off the computer. It doesn't matter what I didn't finish, I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. Boom, we got 2 more blocks, y'all. The bedtime block, which is 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. I usually have dinner around this time, like 6:30. Some people eat dinner before, you know, the Lord ain't delivered me from my late dinner schedule at times, okay? So this is also when I do all things cleaning. You can do all things cleaning. I am a clean freak. Ask anybody who knows me. Organization, I told y'all, the queen, but like also the queen of like clean. This is like where you would do dishes. I typically wash my dishes in the morning. It keeps me awake, but if you want to do dishes, I clean my bathroom. I fold more laundry, like throughout the day, like you know, it doesn't matter, but just like tidying up. You can pack your lunches or your snacks for the next day if you do not meal prep, which y'all, we can do a whole meal prepping video if that's what you want to see. And for this one, in here, fill out your planner for the next day. I will have a video of me filling out my planner. It will drop. It's gonna come out, but this is where you want to sit down and fill out your planner so you're not super like flustered the next day, I would say. And here you can be plugged in here if you want to. Plugged in meaning you can be on your phone if you want. And then here, this is where I typically enjoy a TV show or like a Netflix show. Like I'm just really like, just chilling. Like I don't really want to be bothered. That's why I said if I plugged in if you want and if you don't. I can play Candy Crush here. Like this is like your time. So the tip I would say is plan day by day, because I used to plan week by week and that my anxiety would like go crazy. So day by day with planning, in terms of your planner, your last block is gonna be called your nighttime block. In this block, so we have a bedtime, that's like preparing for bed, but nighttime, this is like from remember what I told you? In the bedtime block at 9:15 p.m., your alarm go off. At 9:30 p.m., whatever you do is stops. You're on to your next block. So at night, your nighttime block, that's 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. And during this block, this is all things bedtime. Wind down, relax, take a shower. I usually shower after I get home from the gym. So you can shower twice if you want to. If your water bill wants you to do that, go ahead. Okay, so this is where you relax. You can watch another show if you want to. You can, like this, if you already were watching a show in your previous block and you like watching a movie and a show, do it. Relax. This is like your winding down time. And then you start getting ready for bed. So typically, y'all, the Lord's still working on me with TV because I'm an actress. So literally one of my jobs is to watch TV, but I love TV. So, but at nighttime, I'm like, it's really hard for me to sleep with the TV on, and it's like, it confuses your brain. So at nighttime, I recommend that you get a book and you start reading it in this block, and you turn off the TV and you have, you know, like I'm unplugged at this time. Like during this time, like I'm not on my phone. And that changes depending on like how my day goes, but usually I'm not on my phone during this block. You can, but after like 10:30-ish, like I'm not responding to anybody unless like I'm on my phone. But that alarm, it goes off at 10:45 p.m. and then at 11 p.m. it's time to go to bed. You might not want to set an alarm for the night. It might wake you up, but I would definitely do something in terms of that. And that's pretty much like the last thing that I would say. This is where you have your skincare routine, and oh yes, brushing your teeth and laying out your clothes for the next day. I have a section in my closet where I hang up like what I'm gonna wear that next day, put the shoes down, and it really, really helps. So y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed filming this, or having this filmed, I would say. And this has really changed my life, and like I'm such an organization freak. I'm such a time management person. I love it. So I hope these tips help. Let me know. I'm going to be dropping a video of me filling out my planner very soon. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know 3 things in the comments you're grateful for. If you will be doing the block schedule, do you do the block schedule? And what is your favorite block in your schedule? All right, y'all. I will be back with another one very, very soon. Bye, y'all.